Hello everybody and welcome back to the Amnesia the Dark Descent. I am it's locked and it for God's sake. Straight into the story and it'll be those won't it? Wish I could actually upgrade down. Yeah, it was the same thing. Yeah. Found the key for the wine cellar. What about the laboratory? The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought it and struck his victim with a rock. Stop it. I do not appreciate it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't like you just making random ass noises.
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Is that me talking? What the hell's that? What the hell? No. The hell? The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. I just read that. Local ingredients have made. Yep.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vate. The former compounds lack the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprate binds them. Well, this time I will attempt aqua regi, and aquafortis in hope to produce even a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to use on any organic issue. Reacts extremely violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope and that I will find an alchemy solution. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, and I know I'm better than the others, I weep for them. They lust for the power without restraint, where I only crave for judgment and a safe return. How's my sound taste? Like headaches too. Good. I didn't get the key to the monitor. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well up in his eyes as he received the first kick to the stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she would too be punished. So I'm gonna guess upstairs then. Won't budge. That door was locked. Hell, that sound weird. Huh. Budge. Damn it. Fragrant trace of fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish lights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constant. There you go. Stop it.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So, they're like trying to find stuff in ancient tombs about how to create something or do something. No. I'm not using my one too much because I believe I might waste it. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brettingberg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall be returned to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brettenberg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court within the sanction of order of may no man break this seal. So it's just talking about how he's getting people to work for him. Static. Not bad. Made me jump. Stupid. Nothing good here.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
So he was entering your roots and he got trapped inside this. There was something moving and it was freaking me out, but he's playing the piano. Who's playing that damn piano? Oh, did I freeze it? How's mine? I need to start using my laptop. Whoa! What was that sound? What was that? What was it? I don't need it. Stop with that! Jesus! Freaking me out. Blood dripping from the ceiling. So comforting. What the hell's that? Ah, for God's sake, I've just been sealed in. Really? Hmm. No. What's happening? I passed out.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay guys, I think we're gonna end it here. So basically they have been exploring in tombs to make something and it's starting to pull the story together. I think Daniel was working for Alexandra and he's the one with the alien memories, which is probably somebody else's memories, not an actual alien. And he drank whatever he did to forget everything. And now he's going after Alexandra in his amnesia state. So I think that's how it's gone. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and comment below if you want to. And I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.